Well, hello, all lovely ladies and gentlemen, Shikikans. It's the server maintenance, so let's jump to Azur Lane news. There's a lot of news today. Big news. Of course, let's begin with the maintenance. It will be down for 6 hours. Sorry, 8 hours for the English servers. Uh, Preparations for the Dreams of the Beginning Phase 1 where we will have XP bonus experience for Takao, Yukikaze, Jinzu, and Luffy. I believe that we will probably gonna need these 4 sheets for the event frame that will be coming. So let's get these 4 ships to max limit break. If it's something like the previous 2 events, we're probably gonna need to max limit break them, and the actual event will begin on September 17th. So more news will be announced on the Japanese third anniversary live stream on the 12th of September. So let's keep a lookout for the news and for more details on the events. Also, there will be research campaign Izumo from the September 10th to October 7th, where we can get an additional Izumo blueprints whenever we finish the PR research missions. It's similar to the Neptune research campaign as well that just recently ended with the HMS event. China and JP will have Z46 and Admiral Hipper added to their meta shop. That's nice. Hmm, It's a pity they don't have it for the English server though. And next one, some news on the event, the beginning of the dreams. The event map will have the normal difficulty and hard difficulty, where the normal difficulty monsters will be from level 21 to level 60, when the hard will be from level 71 to level 105, with the SP mission at level 110. So let's get your fleet leveled up and try to clear. Look at that. Look at this. There's Luffy, Jinsu, and Yukikaze all in the same photo. Interesting. And another huge piece of news. This is the first look of the guild's upcoming guild's revamp for Azur Lane in the Chinese closed beta. So do note that all the information I have are obtained from this video alone. I do not have any other source of any news regarding these guilds, so I can only share what I learned from these guilds update from this video. So let's take a look now. Let's take a look at the video. So do note that this is still in closed beta and it's still subject to any further changes. It's not fine, nothing is final. So we can see the guild hall. It's really nice, where you can see all your other guild members around. Very nice. It has a kind of like the Arknights feel, all the chibi characters. So instead of just looking at the menu of all your guild members, you get to see them walking around in a very grand guild hall. And this, let's talk about this. Let's take a pause. Talk about this. So let's rewind it a little bit and get it out of the way. Okay, so this, looking at this guild um supply page. So first thing we note that to note is that in the top right hand corner there are 2 currencies. So I will call this the guild coins. It looks like the coins, and there is this guild tokens, so that we we are clear on the 2 different currencies. So the guild tokens are the ones that you as an individual guild member can use to exchange for rewards. Later on, we will see the guild shop and we can see what kind of rewards we can use these tokens to exchange for. And then for guild coins, as you can see from the bottom left, there is this fleet supply. We'll talk more about it, but a lot of the guild missions and this guild supply require the coins for the guild leader to activate, to purchase, so that it becomes available and accessible for all the guild members. So how do we get more of these guild coins? I'm not too sure. We have to wait for more details to be released in future videos. And we can see from the mission here, this is what the guild mission is on the very top one. It's a weekly mission. So from what it translates is that as you can see, there's a 0/100. So every time a guild member finish a mission from here, for this particular mission, it says that sink any enemy ships 300 times. So if a guild member completes this mission by sinking 300 enemy ships, he will receive 300 guild tokens, and I believe this will increase the count for the guild by 1. So a guild member can only receive the guild token reward once a day. However, he or she can finish these missions multiple times a day, and that will add to the total weekly guild mission count. So it pays to have more active members so that the guild can complete this one. And the rewards over here is the guild coins, which I just mentioned that it will be used for activating other features of the guild. So moving on, taking a look at the guild provisions here. So this portion is where guild members can use their coins or their merits to buy and exchange for guild tokens. For instance, we can see that we can use 600 coins to exchange for 60 guild tokens, as well as 450 merits to exchange for 60 guild tokens. So you can only exchange this one 3 times a day. So it's not that expensive. It's definitely worth it. Take note that 60 tokens can be used to exchange for quite a number of good items later on in the shop, which we will see later on in the video. And finally, in the bottom right hand corner is the guild supply. So this one will cost the guild a certain number of guild coins. It varying number. Probably will be related to the guild level. So the guild master, I guess the guild leader or the vice leader has the ability to purchase this, and what this thing do is that when they purchase it, it will give some rewards to the all your guild members for the next 14 days on a daily basis. So once they have activate this thing, your guild members can come here to get their rewards. I am not sure what kind of rewards it will be, but they will have some rewards on the daily basis for the next 14 days. So they can keep this one for up to 3 days. Subsequently, any new ones will be overwritten and will be lost. So you can see the player in the video buying up the guild tokens. So this is where I got the information on the rules which I just explained in the video just now. Yeah, so number 11 says that for the next 14 days, all your guild members can receive one supply a day each. So this is for the guild mission, I guess. I'll call it the guild mission page. And this is the guild technology. And this is very interesting, and it's a huge boon for all the free-to-play players for sure. Because for the guild technology, what we are looking at is on the first one here is the technology to expand your guild membership, so you can have more members in your guild. And secondly, I believe this one is for your coins to expand your upper limits for your coin. And the third one is the limit for your oil. And the fourth one is the expansion of dock space. Now this is free dock space. You don't have to spend gems or anything for it. And next one is expansion for your depot, for your gears and equipment. And the last one is to decrease the cost for hiring your malfeasors. So how do we improve the fleet technology, the guild technology? whenever we remember the missions just now where you can use your coins and your merit to exchange for guild tokens. So every time you purchase the guild tokens, you can do that 3 times a day. So every time you make a purchase, there will be you will gain some technology points. So that technology points will be added to the technology. I believe which probably might be the technology that your guild leader has selected. So as we can see, currently, all the good technologies here are level 0/0. So we have no idea what's the upper limit of the technology, how high it can go. And we also have no clue how many dock space are we able to get. But this is definitely a huge welcome change. I mean, any free dock space is definitely welcome. And yeah, this is something to look forward to. So currently you can only see 6 technologies available. There might be more, there might be less. Nothing is final as for now. And this is where the guild operation page is. Let me just pause it a bit and explain a bit more. Okay, so this is where the cooperative element of the guild takes place. So all the guild members, the guild leader and the vice guild leader would be able to start these operations. So we can see that there are 2 available just now, and this one is the small one, and you can have recommended for between 1 to 5 players. And it states that there's a number of possible events that will happen. More of it in the interface later on. And most importantly, is this the rewards? By completing the operations, you get guild tokens and the more coveted gold plates. So these gold plates will allow you to upgrade your gold equipments and your rainbow equipments from to plus 13 and plus 16 respectively. So this is one source where you can get the gold plates. So definitely do take part in this. I mean, why not? And we can see in over here, it says it requires the guild coins to activate, and it requires 1,000 coins for this particular operation. And this one is the slightly bigger one, and it's recommended for between 3 to 8 players. As you can see, they have slightly different plates available as well. And this one costs 2,000 coins. So these are the rules, which I will explain furthermore on the combat and how the system works in just a bit when we look at the interface. And yes, you can use the gold plates to upgrade rainbow gears to plus 16. Okay, this is the assault team. So every guild members can select 2 of their ships in this assault team. So from what I gather from the explanation in the information just now, it seems that the assault team will be the team that will be used to attack the main boss. I'm not too sure on that. We can only wait for more information and for more details on this guild. But for now, it seems to me that this is where you can choose 2 ships to attack the main boss. And once you select the ships, there is a 30-minute cooldown where you cannot change it anymore. And you cannot change once the boss is spawned. You will be unable to change the assault team anymore. So I guess the next portion of the video, we will be looking at the guild rewards, the guild shop. Yes, guild shop. Okay, let's take a pause here. So we can see there's quite a lot of juicy items available on the guild shops, and for pretty cheap as well. The gold plate costs 60 tokens, but do note that you can only exchange 5 of them. 5 plates, I'm pretty sure you're gonna need plenty of them. And the good shop apparently probably refreshes about every 3 days, at least. And yeah, it's not that expensive considering that you get 60 tokens for 600 coins or 450 merits. It's probably cheaper to use the 600 coins. It only costs you 3,000 coins every 3 days to get 5 gold plates. And you can also use 50 guild tokens to exchange for a PR3 blueprint, as well as skill books, and also blue and purple rarity ships, which we will see. These are the different gold plates that you can choose from. And these are the blue rarity ships. Apparently these blue color rarity ships are ships that are available for the monthly login. So yeah, I mean, if you don't have to wait for your monthly login to get these ships, so it's a good avenue for you to get all these ships using your guild tokens, but it's gonna cost 2,000 of them. And these are the purple rarities ones, the epic rarity ships. And these are for the blue rarity ships. Not really worth to change for the blue rarities using the guild tokens in my opinion. Even the epic ships are probably the only ones that's worth it. Is let me just do quick rewind and look for the blue rarity ships. Here you go. These are the epic rarity ships that are available for exchange using the guild tokens. It's Helena, Cleveland, London, Arizona, Unicorn, Vestal, and Days. So all of them are droppable ships except for Cleveland. I'm not too sure about Cleveland though, but I just got my Cleveland from the Medal Exchange shop. So it might not really be that worth it to use your Q tokens to exchange for epic ships though. And moving back, these are the PR3 blueprint ships that you can get using 50 tokens. You can only exchange them once per shop refresh though. You can choose the plates that you want, so it's not a randomized thing. So you can choose the exact plates that you want to purchase. So definitely get the blueprint and the gold plate. Those are definitely worth it. And now let's take a look at the interface for the guild operations. So apparently there will be different operations once you go in. There will be different sorties which you have to clear in order. For this one, we can look at the interface. It is different from the normal combat that you play. So you can only choose 4 ships to send out. So you can choose any ships. However, there will be certain bonus given to certain ships for this particular sortie, which I shall explain once we can see the interface. So yeah, so currently the player, let's pause it for a moment here and take a look at the interface here. So for now, I mean, we can see that the player has selected FDG and HAL, good choice. And we can see that you can select 4 ships here. There is another plus with a red dot here, which I have no clue what it does for now. We shall see in furthermore details. And we can see this one over here, the blue color box here, is the efficiency. So currently it adds 94 efficiencies. And what over here below it says what type of sortie it is. And there's a bonus given to a certain class of ships that you select and you send it out. So for this particular one, there is a bonus given to destroyers. So currently, the player selected 2 battleships, and we can see that their efficiencies is at 94. And you can see over here on the right side is 94. And over here on the bottom right, it tells you what rewards you can get, which is the guild tokens as well as plates. And let's see what happens when the player change the battleships to destroyers. So for now, he has changed FDG to Javelin retrofit, and the efficiency went to 97 with a bonus here of 2. And however, the efficiency here dropped to 93. So I'm not really sure how this amount is calculated, but we can see that these numbers here are slightly different when you change from FDG to destroyers. And we can see that there's an icon with an E and a arrow up. I guess that would mean the efficiency up. There is also a S and an arrow. I have no clue what that means. But we can see that as the player choose more destroyers on the fleet, the other destroyers have an E as well. Here we go. We can see that these three destroyers has an E, while these two has an S. The only thing in common that I can think of, these two are HMS ships. So then the nations of the ships might play a part in determining the efficiencies as well. So we can see that now that they have selected 4, so the efficiency is 161 here. However, the formation efficiency value is 149. So I'm not sure what's the formula for calculating all this, but we shall see in a bit. So he has just sent out these 4 ships, and this is what happens. So you don't have to do any actual combat. So I mean, all this will be automated. So you can see in the bottom left hand corner, it says how many people has taken part, and it's currently 1/22. So there will be a limit of 22 people who can take part in these operations. And there is the overall efficiency level, and currently is 206 and bracket 169. It seems like this will be the total 169 plus the bonus efficiency of 16 something just now to get the efficiency of 206. So it could be added up with your fleet efficiency and the bonus together. So we achieve the efficiency. And we can see that there is 2 checkpoints here, 2 milestones here, one at 35% and one at 65%. So I believe once the timer, there's a timer for which is 22 hours and 42 minutes. So the ship will just sail, and I believe there will be some events happening which might be automated. And when you reach the particular checkpoints, you will get the rewards. And on the right here, there is an event log. So when you log in, you can go and take a look. You can probably see what actually happens, what kind of events happen. And I believe you definitely want to have more people taking part in this operation so that it increase the overall efficiency and reduce the timer here, because 23 hours for one operation is pretty long. And as we can see here, there you have to finish all these operations in order, and there's quite a number of them. So if you have to finish take 1 day to finish one of them, it will probably take you quite a bit to actually spawn the final boss. And that's the first look we have at the new guild system. So it is very interesting. We're definitely looking forward to it. Let's see. And in other news, congratulations to Shikikan Enhija for achieving 100% collection. That's really quite an achievement. Good job. Good job, indeed. That's something where I would definitely want to aim at, but that's going to take me a while. And I'm Captain Einheja. Congratulations. And I guess that's all for Azur Lane news. So yeah, for more news, do stay tuned. Follow me on from Twitch. I stream every day from Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. GMT +8. Yeah, so for more gameplays, strategies, discussions, and news, let's follow me on Twitch, and I will also upload this news into YouTube. So stay tuned for more updates as well.